What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. This one, I cannot tell you, it's more of a random one. I made this decision on a whim last night at like 11 p.m. and we're going to Edmonton to pick up a car. It's a good deal. It's a friend of ours' cars, and obviously I'm going to take you guys along with the journey because why wouldn't I? And yeah, so here we go. This is going to be a silly one. As always, you know, when you get these last minute decisions with cars. So I'll keep you guys updated, and here's the start to this journey.
Five hours later.
We got the car, boys. We're whipping right now. Shuck's in front of us in the Golf R. I don't know if you can hear what it is or see by the interior, but we're currently whipping, you know. Me and Diggle in the boat. It's lower than we thought, so I gotta really watch out for speed bumps because, like, oh, there's one. Because this thing we will like rip something off this car probably if we hit something too hard. We've gone through a couple parking lots so far, and it's just so just got to get used to that. But other than that, she's good, boys, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for a little journey. All right, boys, we're 2 hours from home. Here's the hoopty. She's a little low. Rims are crazy. Yeah, she's good though. It's a good ship. Bumper's a little how you going, but she's all there. You know, it's a G. It's got its quirks. Torn up seat as all G's are, but this is the kicker. You know, she's a nice 6-speed.
Gotta keep the back.
Yeah, bro, the back seat crazy.
Dude,
There was a couple kids that were born in here probably. There's a switch right here. What is going on here? I don't want to flick this. That's kind of scary. But in the back, there's like full of crap, full of parts. Wire running through the whole car. I don't really know why, but yeah, I don't know. She's pretty good though. Good unit. She gets the job done, you know? She's seen a couple walls and a couple banging into other cars, but we're living, man. Like, she barks, right, Diggle?
Dude, she fights. She's got it.
This whole corner's kind of dusted. It's kind of dusted, but we're lit, bro. We
Buff it out.
just buff it out. Like half of this isn't metal, but hey, man, it is what it is. Like you can see here, the gap is atrocious.
Fitment is silly.
Fitment's silly, car dumb. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all when we get home. This vehicle is something. All right, guys, so it has been a couple days since you last saw me. Took a couple days off just because I had some stuff I had to do, and I just thought I'd film a little bit of that experience going to get my friend's G35, and now we're back into regular scheduled content. I just picked up some parts, actually. Speaking of that, I need to grab my car keys so I can unlock my car. There we go. Now that I got my keys, we can go and open up the car and show you guys what I just picked up. It's not too bad day out. Sorry if it's windy, because it sounds a little windy from my end. So first we'll walk through here. In this orange bag right here, we've got ourselves an Evo 9 turbo, which is very nice. This is a 9 turbo. There's a couple studs broken on the cold side, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I was more worried about the hot side more than anything. And then back here is actually the real kicker. We got ourselves an HKS high power silent. Now the only difference between this and the normal high power is that it has one more resonator in it. Other than that, it's identical. And the resonator is a little banged up, so I think I'm just gonna cut it out, weld some 3-inch pipe in there, get the car a little louder, and delete that res. So I'm gonna take this all inside and we'll get a closer look. So here we are. Here is the new HKS Catback. Look at this thing. The only bad part about it is right here. There's a little kink in it. But, so this is an HKS high power silent. As you can see right here. Silent high power. So its high power is identical to this, other than the silent has a resonator right here. If it was a normal high power, this would not be here. It would just be a straight pipe. This is just to quiet the car down a little bit. We don't like that. So I'm going to cut this here and here, and then weld this tab back on just to fix this section here that has like a little bend in it. It's like meant to be bent, but it like got kinked a bit. As you can see here, the metal kind of folded and stuff. So I'm going to get this redone, just the part with the res. So it works out. I can get the res cut up, just get a straight pipe put in. And here's the turbo, the old one that is. This is the old one. You guys have seen this a bunch of times, as I think I've shown it a couple times so far. As you can see, it's all taken apart. Here is our new unit right here. We got a plastic electric turbo. Nah, this is just for a hot tub. But here's the new unit, Evo 9 turbo. It's in mesh shape, but I'm going to use all the leftover parts from that turbo, like all the lines and everything, because these are all like rusty and gross and have seen better days, honestly. So the only thing I'm really worried about is like this like part is a little, like you can't feel any of it with your finger, but like it looks pretty rough. The guy said it didn't leak, but like who knows, right? So yeah, this is gonna be our new unit. Should be good for about like, I don't know, 380 horsepower, but I'm not gonna crank it up real hard. I'm just gonna keep running it as the high power it is, like making 350, make a decent amount of power and just have fun with it. So I'm going to take this thing apart and we're gonna diagnose to see how it looks, how we're looking. And yeah, and then I'll bring you guys along to show this process too of getting the exhaust done. All right, guys, it's the next day. I know I left off on a really weird note, but I had a bunch of more stuff that I had to do than I thought. And we're just gonna skip all the pleasantries. I am just going to pressure wash this thing, give it one nice wash because it's kind of dusty and dirty. And then I'm gonna take apart this turbo and I will show you guys how that's all done. So yeah. A little stressful. There we go. So basically it's supposed to be like that. It's got a bend on the tip there where like the nipple is. Well, I have another one I can look at. Reference. Mine's also bent, but in a different direction, so I don't really know what that means. But yeah, that's something. I want to see if my gun's good. I don't want to destroy my knuckles again. How much charge? Oh, nice. Okay. No, I'm not stupid. There's no like release or anything on these things. There we go. God damn. All right. Wastegate is off. Now I'm going to take off the V-band for the turbo. I think it's attached. Because there's a V-band in the center of this thing. Right there. And that's how you split the housings. And usually it's pretty loose. It's not the tightest thing in the world. It's just the turbos get caked together after all of the years of, just rust and crap, all this stuff getting in there. So these things usually need a little bit of a hammer persuasion to get them apart. There we go. Here should come the V-band. Oh god. Even the V-band's stuck on there. That's that's not a good sign. I always put the bolts back in them too, just because keep the V-band together and you don't lose that tiny nut that's on there. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, it's just a little V-band and there's just this small little nut that squeezes them together. So I just put them back together just because it's just for safekeeping, you know. And now I'm just gonna spray the spray this seam here because it's not gonna want to come apart. I know that. Oh yeah, she's gonna need it good. Okay, now I think I might pop the wastegate off. This wastegate design's a little different. It's stronger. It's more beefy, which is cool. That's funny. Huh. Interesting. I will show you guys that real fast. So the wastegate, when it's closed, it looks like this, right? And it's like, it opens up as one. It's one long piece right there. Now we'll go to the other turbo. And this one is a two-piece. As you can see, this has two little clips there, and then there are two little pieces of, like, each thing is not one large piece. It's one and one, which is interesting. I wonder why they changed that from the older turbos to the new ones. It's a cool little thing that I don't really know why they would do, but I'm sure there's some science behind it. Not bueno. Okay, so here we go. Now it's time to grab the hammer and start wailing on it. Because I had to do that with the last one. There she goes. See that? That's how you do it. Especially with these old turbos, you just need to give it shit, because it's just welded with rust. Ugh. Yeah, it's okay shape. It's nothing amazing. Like, you can see some of these fins have started to wear on the inside there with just the years, and that's what it sounds like when it goes back and forth. It's not great, but it spins nice. But I'm not even using this side, so this doesn't even matter. This is our cake here. So yeah, one thing I do notice, I feel like it's weird that this hits when you open it. Is that weird too? Is that weird? Or, like, I don't know, I've just never, that just seems odd to me that that would happen, right? But I could be wrong, who knows. This thing is in pretty decent shape, actually. The hot side, I'm not, you know, it's weird and it's got some heat on it, but who cares, honestly? Thing's ready to go. It's just the only thing that's worrisome is this side, but I'm not even using it, so who cares? So I think, I'm not sure if I'm feeling that brave enough yet, but I'm thinking about taking these studs out because I have two new ones that I could thread in. Because that'd be nice, just new hardware. And these, like, the nut is over here, and like, the threads are a little rough on this. And if I have the new ones, I might as well put them in. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do that next. And then we shall see. We shall see if they want to come out or not. Oh wow, you guys caught a little bit of water. Welcome back. It's not too bad. There's just stuff that's just caked on there from road wear, obviously, but I'm not too mad about it. I think I'm gonna use some adhesive remover on this and just give it like a nice wipe, because there's like stuff that's like stuck on there. And the mid pipe is just the same thing. There's just a little bit of surface rust in like this area, but it cleaned up pretty well. I'm happy with it. All right, guys, we're taking a little break. Just made some noodles with kimchi. Back there, I have a bunch of parts laid out. Not sure if you can see them. They're out in the backyard. Got some paint. We went on a little excursion after the cleaning, so I grabbed some paint. And I'm just gonna take a little kimchi break, and then after that, we will resume to your normal programming. Right, the kimchi has been destroyed. Gonna clean those up, throw them in the box in our little paint booth down there, and we're going to town. All right, as you guys saw, I just put the last coat of paint. We're back in the garage now. I got all these bolts in and studs in. I ended up not putting other studs in because I ended up being able to clean up the threads good enough. And they thread in all right enough. These bolts are mint. They're just the leftover bolts for the O2 housing off the other turbo, but they're the exact same. So yeah, that is that. Here's the turbo I'm not gonna be using. It's just way worse than mine. Yeah, that's how that's looking. So the next step, there's a light. I will try and see if I can show you guys, if you guys can even see it. If you look real close right here, there's a little nub. I don't know if you guys can hear that or see it. There's a little nub there, that's fine. That's how the stock turbos are. But the way my other exhaust housing is that, whoa, I'll flip it over so you guys can see. I was test fitting it earlier. It has an indent, as you can see right there. And then the nub is on this side, where on the Evo 9 turbo, it's reversed. So the nub is on the exhaust side and the indent is on the cold side, right? So that's, for some reason it's flipped on the newer turbos, no idea why, but I tested it and I can get the V-band on there without it like splitting, and it's flush because both nubs are touching. But I'm just thinking the only reason why these are here, because this surface seals, it's just these are here so it's the turbo's clocked in the right position, right? Because I'll show you guys just here a quick demonstration. If you flip this into here, you can clock this in any direction, right? Like you, oh, actually, never mind. It just clicked into place. But here, we'll put it like that. You can spin this any way, right? Until you spin it. Where's the freaking thing? There it is. So you spin it, and then, yeah, there you go. And then it clicks in, and then you can't clock it anymore, right? Because now this is clocked where it's supposed to be. For it's the right angle, whatever, yada yada. But I think I can get it good enough. Oh, come on. I think I can get it good enough to where it lines up well, and then I'll just hook up the wastegate onto the cold side, onto the hot side. Oh, and then it'll be at the right angle it needs to be. In theory, obviously, so I'm gonna try and hook that up right now and see how I can get that lined up. And other than that, it's going pretty smooth. I'm not really worried. Yeah, parts are working. Life is good. Like that. Okay.
You're in your glory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh no, this is good. This is fun. Okay, next big one. All that holds holds my turbo together is this little freaking thing. But I don't know, it's a good design, right? Like, let's hope the clocking is right. It's funny too, because like this thing was not that tight, like on both turbos. So it's kind of funny to think of. Like, huh. Oh, God, this thing's heavy. Alright guys, we have a turbo. Now, I think these are all good. I still am not sure, right? So, we will see. I think it's all clocked correctly. I'm gonna have to put it in the car, put the header. I'm gonna put the headers on real quick, drop them in the car, and just see how things line up. And yeah, so we'll see if it all lines up correctly. There we go. There we go, guys. Things are working. Things are working. This is good, people. Ah, here we are. She's together. Oh, don't rip my pants off, please. Okay, I'm gonna get this situated and get this damn thing set up. Oh, goddamn, this thing is so heavy. Jesus. Oh. God damn, Yeah, look, that thing's wind up on some. Oh, actually, that worked out pretty well. Oh, that's one thing I forgot was this damn thing. There's the turbo drain, and I forgot to put the gasket in. Ah! That's so annoying. I'm just gonna fish this over here to where it kind of goes, roughly. Okay, this is looking decent though. We're getting somewhere, people. Okay, I'll catch back up with you guys in a sec. So the turbo is in, guys. I just need to bolt up these last couple bolts and just pop the lines on, but it is in. Very exciting stuff. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm going to leave this video here because I'm going to split this up into 2 videos. I hate doing this. I know, it's whatever. It's annoying, but I already filmed so much today, so I'm going to split these up into 2 videos, and we will do the rad tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, because that's when you guys will be seeing this video. And then the next day after that, you'll see the video for the rad. That's where we're at. There's just a couple things with the drain tube that's being annoying, but other than that, it's all in. It's literally nothing really needed to be put together. Just pop the lines on and she's good to go. So then tomorrow the radiator goes in and that'll be that. I'm gonna clean up the garage here for a couple minutes and then edit this video, and that will be that. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. I am pooped. This day kind of killed me, I can't lie. I'm super exhausted. So I'm gonna edit this video and go to sleep. But thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I appreciate you very much. Have a great day, night, morning, wherever you're watching this, and